Namaskar and welcome to Speak Straight. Viewers, my name is Amit. Viewers, imagine walking up one cold winter night in 1990s, the air thick with fear. Your children are crying softly as you pack whatever you can carry. A few clothes, some old photos, maybe a small idol of Lord Shiva. Leave behind your ancestral home, the garden your grandfather planted, the shop where your father laughed with customers. You don't know if you will ever return. That nightmare wasn't a movie scene, viewers. It was the reality of hundreds of thousands of Kashmiri Pandits. And in just a few terrifying months, nearly 2 to 3 lakh families were forced to flee their beloved Kashmir Valley because of brutal terrorism and targeted violence. Homes were burnt, temples desecrated, lives shattered. Families who had lived there for generations suddenly became migrants in their own country, shattered in camps in Jammu, Delhi and some other cities, carrying only pain and memories. Viewers, for over 35 long years, they have waited. But something powerful just happened thousands of miles away in Geneva at United Nations Human Rights Council's 61st session. The silent cry of these exiled families finally echoed in the world's biggest human rights hall. A written submission, viewers, by the Jammu and Kashmir Council for Human Rights laid bare the truth. The forced displacement, the decades of suffering, the daily struggle, and most importantly, their sacred right to return to their ancestral lands with dignity and safety. Viewers, Satish Mahaldar, president of the Jammu and Kashmir Peace Forum, who has fought tirelessly for Pandit rights, shared the moment on social media. After more than 3 decades, he wrote, "The world is listening again. It's not just talk. Back home, real steps are being taken." Viewers, Jammu and Kashmir administration has announced special camps across the valley from 1st April to 28th April this year. Viewers, these 2-day camps in every district will solve long pending issues on the spot. Illegal occupation of properties, fake mutations, distress sale means where families were forced to sell cheap out of fear, and boundary disputes and updates in revenue records. This all is going to happen next month, viewers. Viewers, for the first time in years, justice feels close. The government has never forgotten them either. Viewers, every displaced family still receives monthly financial help of around 13,000 for family. Viewers, after amendment in Article 370 in 2019, massive development package brought 6,000 government jobs, secured transit housing and plans to rebuild and digitize ancestral properties. Viewers, an online portal was launched in 2021 so that Pandits can file complaints about illegal occupation or forced sales from anywhere in the world. And in the last 5 years, viewers, nearly 1,000 properties have already been freed from illegal grabs. Yet, viewers, number don't tell the full story. Behind every statistic is a grandmother who still lights a lamp for her Kashmir home. A young man who grew up in refugee camp but dreams of walking the same streets as father once did. A child who has never seen snow-capped mountains his ancestors called home. Viewers, the pain of living as outsiders in your own country for 35 years is something no money or job can fully heal. This is not just about land or houses, it's about restoring a community's soul, its about telling every Kashmiri Pandit, you are not forgotten. Your pain matters. Your return is possible. The Geneva movement has lit a new spark. Viewers, the demand for safe, dignified return is growing louder. Not just in India, but across the world. Viewers, camps are ready, schemes are running, properties are being reclaimed. Now, the only thing left is hope and action. Viewers, if this story touches your heart even a little, share it, because every share is a voice saying, Pandits from Kashmir deserve to go home. Their exile has lasted too long. Their wait deserves to end. Let's stand with them, not just in words, but until every family walks back into the valley they call home. Jai Hind, Jai Bharat, Vande Mataram.